Hi there, this is David, and welcome to my top 10 most rare and valuable Nintendo DS games. So far, we've looked at my PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 collection, and today we're going to be looking at some of my portables. I have them stacked up right here. I was a huge fan of the Nintendo DS. It had so many great RPGs on it, and I have quite a few of them. So I've used pricecharting.com in order to figure out which ones are the most rarest and valuable. So let's go ahead and get started. First up at number 10, we have Nostalgia. This one is worth $39 loose or $70 complete in box. This is essentially like a Skies of Arcadia. It's a spiritual successor to it. It's really nice. It takes place in early 19th century, kind of like Victorian era, kind of like a steampunk sort of thing going on there. Here's the box and the manual. There's various discoveries that you can do. You never really get to explore the world map on foot. You pretty much have an airship from the start, and you can go to real world towns like New York or London or Cairo, Moscow. It's really cool, and it's a very, very fun game. Traditional turn-based JRPG, has a skill tree system, lots of discovery points. I am a huge fan of it. I even did a Let's Play of it on my channel. And at number 9, we have Dragon Quest IX. I have 5 copies of Dragon Quest IX. These two have been opened. Loose, they're worth $43. If they're just open, complete in box like this, they're worth $65. If you still have them sealed, they're brand new, and those are worth $82 brand new. I know, I'm crazy. I had to buy 5 copies, but there was a sale on Dragon Quest IX. Best Buy was doing like a 24-hour sale, and they were selling them for $5 a piece. So I had to go down there, and I had to pick them up. And, you know, it's my favorite series of all time, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I could play it as many times as I wanted to. Because Dragon Quest IX, unfortunately, only has 1 save slot. So I was like, you know, what if I want to replay this? You know, what if I want to do different party members and all that kind of good stuff? So I went down and I purchased 5 of them. I only used 2, but I still have the other 3 all sealed up. Next up at number 8, we have Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. This one is worth $40 loose or $87 if you have it complete in box. This is a remake of the very first Fire Emblem game, first released on the NES, but never in America, and it is pretty difficult. Oh, look at this. I actually have Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2 inside the little top thingamajigger right there. Whoa, and out goes the little paper, but that's perfectly fine. I can never really get into the Fire Emblem series for whatever reason. It just never really clicked with me. Something probably about the permadeath. I am not a fan of permadeath in any way, shape, or form. But a lot of people really like the Fire Emblem series. I really need to give the series another chance now that they've kind of modernized it and put in a casual mode that doesn't have permadeath. And I am looking forward to playing 3 Houses on the Switch whenever I get that for my birthday. And now at number 7, we have Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. If you have this loose, it's worth $63. If you have this complete in box, it's worth $91. This is kind of like a, kind of Pokemon-esque, but Dragon Quest Monsters did it first. Well, hell, Dragon Warrior 5 really did it first as far as monster collecting is concerned, and Pokemon wouldn't be around if it wasn't for the Dragon Quest series. So there's a lot happening inside this little game case right here. So let's look and see at some of the stuff that came with this. First, we have our instruction manual. Looks pretty bare bones. I want to say this was one of the very last games that was ever released on the Nintendo DS, and I want to say that we kind of had to fight for this release to come out. There was like a professional edition in Japan, and we wanted all that. This says, if you like Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2, check out these other great games, and it has Golden Sun Dark Dawn, Dragon Quest IX, Zelda Spirit Tracks in there, this little fold-out thing, little precaution booklet, Nintendo Wi-Fi, connection guide, exclusive rewards from Club Nintendo, lots of stuff going on in here. I am a huge fan of the Dragon Quest Monsters series, but especially the Joker series, because it doesn't have random dungeons and it actually has somewhat of a story, which I can appreciate. And now at number 6, we have Rune Factory 3. This one is worth $39 loose or $99 if you have it complete in box. So this is Fantasy Harvest Moon. It's kind of like Harvest Moon meets traditional action RPG. It's kind of neat, kind of cool right there. Let's see, let's look at the instruction manual. Oh, that's okay. I have 2 instruction manuals in here, and I don't know why. I have the instruction manual for Rune Factory 3 and also the instruction manual for Okamiden. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to look at my Okamiden box and see what the deal is with that. But yeah, the Rune Factory 3 instruction manual is really kind of bare bones as opposed to the Okamiden strategy instruction manual, which is much thicker and much more beautiful. Look at that. I don't know why I have that in here. How strange. Oh well. Well, here's my Okamiden, and it didn't have an instruction manual in it, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this instruction manual inside of here as we move on to number 5, which is Black Sigil, Blade of the Exiled. This one is worth $55 loose, $106 if you have it complete in box. This was going to be originally developed for the Game Boy Advance, but then got moved onto the DS, and the top screen really doesn't do much of anything. It was really buggy upon release. However, I loved it. I still really loved it. I thought this was a fantastic game, taking homage from Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger with dual techs and triple techs and things like that, and it is just gorgeous. If you want to support the developer, they have made some strategy RPGs on Steam. I believe it's Felseal Arbiter's Mark. I played that. It's really good too. This is a fantastic game, worth every penny. Just play it on an emulator because it does have some crashes, so you're definitely going to want to have save states while you're playing. And now at number 4, we have Dragon Quest IV. This one's worth $79 if you have it loose. If you have it complete in box, it's worth $137. We're pretty much getting into Dragon Quest Mania at this point. These games are all great, and they're all rare. They're a remake of Dragon Quest IV, which was originally released on the NES, and I had it on the NES. I no longer have it on the NES. I wish that I did, but I sold it like an idiot. But I have these remakes, and they are fantastic. And yeah, I love the Zenithon trilogy. Look at this instruction manual. It's so good. I feel like this instruction manual is thicker and better than the one that you even got on the NES, because they really wanted you to send away for the strategy guide. So they really didn't give you all that good of a manual for the NES version of the game. And at number 3, we have Dragon Quest VI. Realms of Revelation. Again, a remake of Dragon Quest VI, originally released on the SNES. If you have this loose, it's worth $88. If you have it complete in box like I do, $152. This is an amazing game. It really does take the job class system that was introduced in Dragon Quest III and ups it up to the next level. It is so good. Again, lots of different stuff in it, just like with the Dragon Quest Jokers 2, Dragon Quest Monsters Jokers 2. The instruction manual, full color, really nice. Lots of good stuff here. If you're a fan of the Dragon Quest series, it would behoove you to play this game, although I do realize that it is one of the black sheeps of the series. This, along with 2, are not exactly well liked, but I think it's cool. It's a neat concept. You have 2 different worlds, a dream world and a real world. You have a very extensive job class system. It's a good game. I highly recommend it. And now at number 2, we have Davidception. Yeah, that's me, roughly a year ago. Let's playing this game. Yeah, I know. The room has changed a lot, my hair has changed a lot, but whatever. At number 2, Dragon Quest V, $130 loose, $179 complete in box. This game is probably the best game in the Dragon Quest series. It's the middle game in the Zenithon trilogy. It introduces monster capturing into the franchise, and it's also the series creators' favorite game in the series as well. You start off as a child, then you move up to like a teenager, you get married, then you become an adult, you have kids, like the world changes. It's such a good game. Cannot recommend it enough. It is worth every penny to get your hands on this rare gem. And now at number 1, we have Solato Robo, Red the Hunter. This is worth $141 loose, $300 if you have it complete in box. It came in this cardboard box right here that I have, and I took the liberty of opening up the box. Inside, you're going to find a soundtrack, which is a CD. This is still sealed. I have not yet opened this, and I'm not going to be opening it today either. I'm keeping this one sealed for posterity. And then the actual game itself. I will say that I was not a fan of this game. It is not worth the money at all. It uses kind of like a Havoc combat system, kind of like Dawn of Mana. You have to like grab boxes and throw barrels and things like that in order to kill enemies, and every single battle just takes forever. And then it has a side quest system, but the side quests aren't exactly side quests, they're mandatory, and you can't move on unless you finish a certain amount of side quests, which really bothered me. So yeah, I know that it's kind of like a, I want to say that a lot of people think of it as a spiritual successor to Rodea the Sky Soldier, but I was not a fan of this game. I got up about to the halfway point or so, and then I just had to call it quits because I was so sick of all the stupid side quests that you had to do to move on. So while it is rare and it is valuable, I don't think it's worth the money. So now, let's talk about some other games that I have and some regrets. This here is a cute little cardboard box. It's a little Mary Englebright box, and it's super cute. And I keep my loose Nintendo DS games inside of this little kind of Christmassy box. I think it's absolutely adorable. But inside of this box is pretty much my list of regrets right here. So let's go through them one by one. So this is Super Robot Teijin OG Saga Endless Frontier. This little teeny tiny game right here got exceptional reviews, and I had to have it, but I couldn't find it complete in box. As such, it is now worth $30 loose. If I had it complete in box, it would be worth $141. It would definitely have been on my top 10 list that I just did, but unfortunately, it's not. Final Fantasy IV, I thought I could have swore that I had this complete in box, but apparently I don't. I searched, I scoured for it. I don't. Lost Magic, I picked this one up because I heard good things. I tried it. Not a fan. We have Shin Megami Tensei, What is This, Strange Journey? This one I believe takes place in like Antarctica, but again, it's a first-person dungeon crawler, and I'm not really a fan of games like that. Although I try to give games a benefit of the doubt, even though this series in particular has burned me so many times. Sometimes I find that to be fun. More often than not, I don't. Rocket Slime. I don't know why I don't have this complete in box. That would be really nice. It's such a cute game. I love the Dragon Quest Monster series and Rocket Slime in particular. Lots of cute little puns right there. And then finally, I have Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. I remember hearing a lot of good things about Dragon Ball Z, but maybe you need to be a fan of the anime to really appreciate it, and I've never actually watched the anime. I know, I'm a horrible person, what can I say? I am aware. And then I just have one random 3DS game floating around in here, which is Final Fantasy Explorers, and we'll get to 3DS soon enough. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to check out the Discord. You can hang out there, and follow the links to me on Twitch as well. And have a good day.